So it's Christmas time,
Yeah.
which is why I'm eating roasted nuts.
That's not why you're eating roasted nuts, is it?
This episode brought to you by Nameless Nuts. We're a couple of them.
Yep.
But anyways, it is December, which means Christmas, which means gifts, which means we don't get shit.
Which means nuts.
But surprisingly, we do have a December haul.
Yeah.
A Christmas haul, if you will.
Like losers do, we bought our own gifts.
Yep. Because that's how we do. But let's start this baby off. What did you get this December, old chum, old pal?
Let's start with what I call toys.
Uh-huh.
And that is I got this here pop
All right.
at the Walmart. It is the Walmart exclusive Cyborg that comes with the mother box. I did also order Wonder Woman, but that'll be here in 2 days. So, not here! So that's good.
I will say this, that, Walmart, like a lot of stores, have exclusive
Yep.
pops. It's not very cool to have the little tag on there that says exclusive to Walmart.
To Walmart, yeah.
There's also exclusive to 7-Eleven ones and shit like that. That's not very cool.
The Walgreens one's pretty good, though. I like people knowing I go to Walgreens.
All right. I got one pop, too. That was my toy haul this month.
Yeah.
But I've been looking for this son of a bitch for a while.
Yep.
And I finally found one. That's Jack from The Shining to add to my Stephen King collection.
Yep.
But it took me about 10 million years.
Yep.
Finally spotted one. Had to pick it up. Just like I'll pick up this here ash
That you've dropped.
that I dropped. Anyway.
I got this here sock zebra,
Oh, yeah.
which is pretty awesome.
I gotta say, as far as sock zebras go,
It's pretty good.
it's the champion. Also like how it's jacking off.
I like how it was like a scent at the Goodwill. But, oh, my zebra.
What do you got in them film departments?
We're moving on to the film departments.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping shit. I got Ray at the Goodwill. I've never seen it, but you say it's good.
Yeah, pretty damn good flick.
I didn't get the Blu-ray version.
That was bad. Anyway,
Yep. I got Dr. Seuss as ABCs.
I don't even...
I don't know why.
You do collect Dr. Seuss shit, but that's kind of weird.
But look, I recently watched some of those old cartoons. I watched the Green Eggs and Ham, which is one of my favorites, and it's okay. But man, that's some '70s ass too. It's like disco backgrounds. It's not good. I'm gonna lump in the games here. Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. I don't know why.
Okay, doesn't even have a cover.
Nope.
That's good.
So that's good. I got Ghostbusters.
Yes,
For all you Ghostbusters fans out there.
the much maligned Ghostbusters remake or reboot or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I do have to defend myself though. I was kidnapped and forced into buying this one by my friend Al Smith.
Yeah, this is kind of the reason we started this channel
Yeah.
this year. That's why we were called $10 Slimer.
Yep.
Because we came in during the craze. That was the
Well, to be fair,
anti-Ghostbusters.
we came in after the craze and thus lost all any potential views.
No advantage taken whatsoever. But it was $5, so
Yeah,
I mean,
it was like a cent.
if you're gonna get it, that's the way to get it.
It was like a day after Black Friday, and they still had the deals.
Yeah.
In fact, Cult of Chucky, which was I was surprised how much I enjoyed.
Yeah, classic.
It's already getting some hate from the losers out there. Of
course.
But whatever. Got Justice League Dark, which I haven't watched, but I hear
Well, I've
it's
seen
really
the first minute of it, so that's all I know about
good.
it.
So that's good.
I read some of the comics.
I got Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman,
It was super cheap at Walmart, so that's
Yeah.
good.
pretty good.
Got Get Out. Haven't seen it, but you said it was good.
It's fucking great. Probably like my second or third favorite movie this year. Awesome.
So that's pretty good. All right. Got Shadow of War, which I've been playing nonstop for this week. Hasn't been a great week for me. I've been feeling really shit. But this game's kind of been helping me numb the pain, if you will. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Being lured by the power of the ring, I see.
Don't listen to all the people who say that it has microtransactions and thus it is unfair. Ignore that shit. You can.
I don't even give a shit. It's Lord of the
It's
Rings.
great.
I'll pay for it. I don't have money, but I'll
No.
pay for it.
I do want to say I got it for $20 at Amazon.
That's pretty good. I got a couple movies too. Hancock, which was kind of like a lukewarm reception kind of movie.
Yeah.
But I think I didn't even see it when it came out. But I did see it recently, and I was like, man, this thing was kind of ahead of its time. It really touched on a lot of stuff that now we see in hero movies. And I actually quite enjoyed it. So I got that so you could see it.
Yep.
And I got a copy of Splice because, I love this movie, 1, and 2, lost my copy, so...
It's pretty good.
Don't have anything to see him still, but there you go. All right, here you got some Muzak.
Oh, yeah, Muzak. I do got Muzak in this gigantic paper bag.
Hit it.
All right, first one is... All right, well, I do have a small vinyl collection. When we hit the local All That Music, got some records. I do like the Four Seasons, even though Frankie Valli's voice does get annoying after a while.
I hate his voice.
I do enjoy it, though. So, that one's okay. It has some really bad ones, but it has a lot of hits. So
That was kind of like normal back then.
Yeah.
Let's stick one good song in there
This
and the
is
rest
great.
suck.
I freaking love this album.
Yeah.
I listened to it the other day, and it is pretty top. It's pretty much all his like railroad songs. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And they're all really good. A lot of Sun stuff in it. I think it's all Sun stuff actually.
Can't really go wrong with Cash.
We got Creedence. This is, I believe, Bayou Country.
The Creedence.
Which is a very solid album. I listened to it the other day. It was really good. It's one of those that even the weak songs you'll enjoy if you listen to the whole album.
I like the back cover.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just a bunch of Manson copies.
There's like 2 weak songs, but if you listen to them in the album, they actually kind of fit. So you'll kind of enjoy them anyway. If you listen to them like out, then they might kind of look. But it's a good album. I like it quite a bit. I also got, I don't know what that is. What is it?
Afterburner from ZZ Top.
Now,
which is not well regarded by many people.
It's not
because of its 80s-ness.
It's not one of their best. It's very 80s. I hate Rough Boy.
Yep.
But it's ZZ Top and it was a buck.
Yep. Can't beat that.
I got John Fogerty, Centerfield. Listened to this the other day. Pretty solid. There's like 2 songs that are kind of iffy.
You're all about baseball.
Which is, yeah. You know what, though? I actually ended up liking that song. But yeah, it is corny.
And Waylon.
This is actually an old one. I don't know why I put it in there.
I like when he gets to Waylon.
Well, this has actually made an appearance in another video of ours. But I put it in there. So there you go. We got this racist here. Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Hang 'em High Daniels.
Yeah. Now, despite his racist rants as of late, he's got some good tunes. And that one has Legend of the Woolly Swamp, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah.
And this cover's pretty epic. So for $1, couldn't pass it up. I got Alabama, because I like Alabama.
The Bammy.
That is.
Now, I did see Alabama live. And I went with my older brother, who's a dumbass.
Yep.
And we sat in the rafters.
Yep.
Even though he had front row tickets.
I
so
mean,
that fucking sucked.
That's the way you enjoy it, right?
Anyway, I got one record. And I gotta say,
it's pretty rad.
It's pretty fucking badass. Still wrapped.
Yeah.
And it's a Shaft soundtrack and score. So that's fucking badass.
That's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
I just happened across it too. I didn't even realize it was.
It's not one of those you open. You just keep it in there.
Yeah, I just keep it in there because it's Shaft.
Definitely don't put it in my cheap ass record player that might scratch it.
Yeah, I won't be ever playing it, so I'll have to. And I also got that poster behind us that's glaring tons of light off of it.
You thought we were overexposed before.
Now
you ain't seen none yet. That being said, I am looking to replace my shitty record player, so if anybody has suggestions, which no one will, because no one watches these, let me know.
I'm going to eat some nuts.
Yep.
You got some books?
This is the nut interlude. I do. I got, in my long quest to get every single Dr. Seuss, which I'm still far off, got Cat in the Hat, comes back.
Spoiler.
Now, I gotta say, this
comes back.
This is a superior sequel to the original, in my opinion.
Don't give me the merits. It's a fucking kid's book.
It really delves into the gray areas of the cat and his coming back.
The intricate nuances of his nature.
It does get a little dark when he gets into the heroin, but you know he always comes back. Is what you need. It's really an inspiring story.
I like when he shoots 10 cc's of pure H
into his cat tail. I got Batman.
The Doom that came to Gotham.
This is actually really neat. I'm not far into it, so I can't give you a full thoughts on, but it's really neat. Already, there's been a lot of like different takes on characters. Penguin, especially, is really interesting. But if you like H.P. Lovecraft and you like Batman,
We like Mike Mignola.
it's pretty good. It's not his art, but the guy who does the art actually emulates it really well.
It's a pretty good representation of it.
It's really cool. I haven't finished it, so I can't give you full thoughts, but pretty good so far.
Next,
I got Popeye.
for the keeping those 20s oldsters in our viewing audience.
Got Hellblazer.
Your new Hellblazer.
Okay.
Your new Batman Beyond.
Pretty cool. I still haven't read this. So.
New Judge Dredd that's still confusing the shit out of you.
It's still confusing me even though I haven't read it yet. And I was looking for all the Dark Knight Metal, but they only had one, which sucks because I really want to read this series. It sounds very interesting. But there you go. One of them. Seems to be a kind of hard to find series at this
cool.
point. I also got a massive one down here.
Mm-hmm.
We got the old Popeye. Now it is in shit condition, and it is clearly a library edition. But these babies are usually $30.
Oh, it's the Seeker one, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
These are usually $30, and I got this one for $10.
I mean, can't beat that.
So I can't really complain, even though the condition is kind of ass.
Your reaction was, well, blow me down. That what? He's not British.
What was that?
I was gonna say, well, blow me down, but apparently, Popeye's British now. I'm really hooked on these nuts. It's like pure H.
You gotta shoot it into your cattail. I got the Red and Link Book of Mythicality on Amazon for $13. And,
now, we are the anti-Red and Link in terms of we cuss. Yeah. We're kind of filthy.
We have terrible presentation.
Terrible presentation. We don't have a crew.
Nope.
Zero budget.
Yep.
And about 0 viewers.
Yeah. Complete opposite.
We've learned nothing.
Nope. That being said, if you can't tell, our little setup is a little bit inspired by them. I am a fan.
That was not intentional, by the way. That was just we had a table.
It's true. I'm a little depressed that's reasoning behind
Facts.
it. But yeah, I started reading it, and it's pretty fun. I mean, obviously these guys aren't book writers, so it's more like it's kind of like hearing them speak.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. And I kind of want to I want to hear the audiobook. It's supposed to be really cool.
I mean, I'd imagine it'd have to be a little different, right?
Yeah, apparently it is completely different, and they have like special stuff for the audiobook, like music and shit like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's pretty cool, especially if you can find it on Amazon for cheap and you're a Red and Link fan. I don't know why the hell you'd be in this. Apparently airplane mode was turned off, so that's good.
Let me move this stuff over there so I could not crush it.
Yep.
Because it's my turn. That's right. I'm Oprah.
Yep.
So I had to buy some books because they were cheap. And, you know, I'm all about cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 11/22/63, which is one of my favorite Stephen King books. But I don't have a hardcover copy, unfortunately. And I had to buy this one so we can review it on our hit series.
Yep.
Stephen King's Shit or Hit.
Which will be coming back soon.
Yeah, more episodes coming soon. Hopefully, before I forget the last book I read.
Yeah.
And I finally found a copy of this. I read part of this when I was locked up.
Is it?
And unfortunately, I got moved on. It's Robert McCammon's Swan Song. It's a post-apocalyptic, kind of like wasteland type of story. And I read like a third of it and never got to finish it. And, you know, this was one of those books that made the round in prison. Like, everybody was like, you gotta read this, man. It's the shit.
Which can either mean it's really good or shit.
Yeah, but what I read was fantastic, so finally gonna get to finish that sometime. This was pretty interesting.
Alice the Goon.
This was pretty interesting. I found something to add to my Clive Barker collection, but it was probably not. It was something kind of unexpected, and that's Sherlock Holmes and the Servants of Hell.
What?
And it's kind of like a mashup of Sherlock Holmes and the Hellraiser universe from Clive Barker.
What, so like that's written by him?
No, it's written by this guy called Paul Kane.
Oh.
But Clive Barker gave him his approval and apparently gave this a thumbs up. So check that out.
That's probably pretty good.
I had to get a copy of The Shining because when I was locked up, they took my copy, which, by the way, was an original copy and one of the rare ones, too. So that sucks. Now I have a soft cover. But, so we could revisit that for our hit series.
There's 2 we gotta watch.
There's
one for review we'll get.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. little book I found. Apparently, it was released in conjunction with that Penny Dreadful television series. Mm-hmm. But they just got some classic literature of which some of the characters are based off. And this is my favorite book from Oscar Wilde. Probably his most well-renowned one. Picture of Dorian Gray. Badass. Pretty cool little presentation on it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a little
bookmark in it.
A little bookmark.
Then I found this, a brand new first edition of Rose Matter.
Right after...
At the fucking Goodwill of all places.
Let's just say it was right after you shat on their selection, too.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? They never get anything new. And then this happened.
Man, still those nuts, huh?
These nuts are pretty good. Then I found something else to go into my Clive Barker collection. And that's Midian Unmade, which is a short story collection from a variety of writers, including Clive Barker, where they expand upon the Nightbreed universe. Mm. So that's pretty cool. Didn't even know that existed.
Is there long-ass musical numbers no one wanted?
Unfortunately, yes. No. And I got a hardcover of Bazaar of Bad Dreams, which is pretty awesome. Well, I haven't read this short story collection, but it's pretty awesome that I got it for $4.
I mean, that's pretty good.
The downside, it has a reduce mark on the bottom, which is not very cool. Yeah. But whatever. And I got this pretty cool looking version of Frankenstein, because my version is kind of old and worn out. And I just like to collect Frankenstein and Dracula and shit like that. But it has the universal Frankenstein monster on it. Nice little it does. Felt kind of feel to it. Nice little presentation and introduction by Guillermo del Toro. So that's cool.
Pretty rad.
And I got another version of Dracula. Same reason. I like to collect Dracula editions. This one's the Writer's Digest edition.
What? And
it has notes. And so far, some of the notes I've read kind of fucking suck. So, not particularly excited about that, other than I can read this version and preserve my old copy of it.
And it was like a cent, right?
And it was like $3. And then this hardcover of Edgar Allan Poe's Stories, which is pretty damn neat. It even has the the first allowed reproduction of the Harry Clark illustrations in it, so that's pretty cool. And I know I'm gonna probably
you're gonna get some.
I'm gonna get some flack.
Look, if we had viewers, you'd be getting some shit.
I'd be getting some serious flack.
Yeah. Now, thankfully, we don't.
When I was locked up, I had the pleasure, quote unquote, of reading the Twilight series. Mm-hmm. Namely because I was bored and there was nothing else to read.
Yep.
So I read them all. Mm-hmm. Now, the movies suck.
Donkeys.
Okay? Donkey balls. And the novels aren't great. Like, not even close to being great. They're not good. The fourth one's alright. That's about it. And then it ends with like a thing where you're like, serious, dude? You've just been jacking my chain this whole time?
Yep.
It sucks! But anyway, that being said, again, boredom and the fact that I had tons of time brought this little ditty across my desk. That's right, I had a desk.
You had a desk?
And that's Stephanie Meyer's follow-up to the Twilight series, which has nothing to do with vampires. It's more of a sci-fi story. And it's called The Host.
Also had a bad movie.
Yeah, which apparently produced a bad movie. I haven't seen it, but word is it sucks. But I actually really enjoyed this thing. Now, it does have romantic overtones, but it actually fits the character and it adds to the heft of what's going on. So it's a pretty solid sci-fi novel. I was actually really, really surprised. And so, yeah, I bought it because it was, $2. And it was brand new, so why not? In a hardcover.
Yeah.
So lay off me, you scum.
You clearly are Team Edward.
Yeah. Which he's like 1 foot tall, by the way. But so, total turn off, guys. That was gay. But anyway.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
That was
He's 1 foot tall?
I don't know. Apparently he's a midget.
He's a midget?
Well, he's not a midget, but he's small.
Right. Well, I got one last thing to throw in because I forgot about it earlier. I got this here bucket.
Buckets are good.
Bucket of Suicide Squad at the Goodwill. Don't know what it is. It's just a bucket. But it's pretty cool. I like it. It's going to add it to my DCEU collection, which,
is about to suck because they're going to change everything.
Yeah, probably. Got 2 cups, too. Got the old senior discount for these, so they were sent. I don't know what the hell this
Wait a minute.
There's 3 cups in here. One of which
medieval times cup.
Yeah. All right.
Well, there you go.
Throw that one in the trash.
Anyway, that's been our haul for December.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. How much do we suck? Answer a lot.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna be out. We will return with more
sauerkraut
episodes of Stephen King's Shit or It, and of course we will be Hit or Shit. I'm sorry. We'll what's next? Salem's Lot. We'll be doing that coming up. We've been kind of off. We have a backlog of episodes, but none of them have to do with movies. Yeah. So we've been kind of off on that.
To be fair, they have already all gone up, so we burned through our backlog.
Yeah, so now we have to create more. But it wasn't that we were being lazy or anything. It was circumstances arose.
Mm-hmm.
And but anyway, so we'll be returning with our movie episodes
pretty soon.
We'll probably be reviewing Disaster Artist. We're gonna do the Salem's Lot, The Shining. What else we got? Fucking tons of shit. Anyway,
probably a
movies.
Pet Sematary 2.
Pet Sematary 2.
Creep Show.
Yeah, the Stephen King series is coming back. Our movie series is coming back, and we'll be doing all that.
Check out our other shit. You might like it.
Shit. All types of shit. Shit in general, but shit.
Pretty much, it's all shit. The one thing you're gonna get consistently with us is shit.
Shit. Like, share, subscribe, pass it around, tell someone about us, help us grow like a penis. But anyway, this has been Ahab and the Goon Tick, and we're signing out.